This is Governor Hogan's Ethics and Accountability in Government Act. And this is my videotape testimony. See the date? That's April 2019. That's Kiefer Mitchell. That's Al Redmer. That's David Camuch from the U.S. District Courts. Bundy. Tim Tennyson. Baltimore County States Attorney. Tim Tennyson. T.J. Smith. And it goes like this. Dear Governor Hogan, I still have our 2017 Christmas photo. All right. This is my third letter concerning the corruption in the Democratic Party. Enclosed are letters from the Baltimore County Executive, Johnny U.S.C, asking for a federal investigation into the 2011 case. You can contact Senator Antonio Hayes of the 40th District, Baltimore City. He has a book, I Am Dred Scott, a screenplay with the movie releases. All right. You can contact Judge Bennett, United District Court. All right. Long story short, we're talking about ethics and accountability. And the Ethics and Accountability Act is going to go with this case right here. It's a protective order because you were shielding the corruption. You asked for accountability and ethics. Well, they used the courts to shield theirs. Governor O'Malley, Governor Ehrlich. Like I said, this is about your prison industry and the money you make off of the prison industry. Ethics and Accountability Act. Y'all making money off of black bodies. So now we're going to show you how you do it. All right. And this is your bill. So I'm testifying. This is your bill, Gov. All right. The public officials, Scott Shellenberger, Peter Francott, Governor O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Frank Conway, Senator Ben Cardin, Jack Young, Bill Henry, Carl Stokes, accountability and ethics. All right. Accessing the grand jury, all right, as a private citizen under Senate Bill 374. States Attorney Marilyn Mosley and Greg Bernstein. Attorney General Doug Gansler, Brian Frost, Bobby Zirkin. Y'all been shielding me access to the grand jury and everything, all right? Now, this is your Accountability Act bill, Governor. And you see who got it? Judge Bennett, Robert Hardin of the Department of Justice, Peter Francott, the Controller, Johnny U.S.C, all right? This is your ethics bill, Governor. All right, Governor Hogan, this is your ethics bill. See the date? 2007. My Storm Falls Road. That's Governor Blagojevich. Thanks for contacting the office regarding your investigation of your son's death. You have raised issues that don't fall within my jurisdiction, a federal legislator. All right? In regards to your documentary, because like I said, I was making a documentary about the politics. I was making a documentary about our government. A documentary. All right? That's Senator Ben Cardin in 2007. All right? Fast forward to 2019, February. Johnny U.S.C. I'm writing you in reference to Dwayne G. Davis, all right? That's Johnny U.S.C. Ethics and accountability. All right? Ethics and accountability. And that's Governor Hogan. All right? That's Johnny U.S.C., Governor Hogan. And that's received in the mailroom of the United States Attorney General's office in 2014. All right. That's my ID number. Ethics and accountability. Federal complaint. All right. Federal complaint. Federal complaint. School of Law. Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souter. All right. All videos and legal material submitted to all three judges concerning Dwayne G. Davis transcripts and full investigation concerning the States Attorney's Office. See that? Received States Attorney's Office in 2014. All right, that's 2014. That's Bank of America, because we're talking about fraud. All right. 2011, 1990 Chevy Suburban. You took my truck and then you charged me. You charged me for it. You charged me for it. You put a lien on my truck and you took money from me after you stole my truck. Also emptied my bank account. All right. That's the case right there, Jake Davis. All right. Bank of America. Ethics and accountability. Dwayne G. Davis respectfully approached the court. Chief Judge Cox. U.S. section. Title. All right. Ethics and accountability. I'm showing you that your courts and your government are designed to keep black people out of the courts, designed to keep black people's rights, not to give us our rights, period. They're asked to access the grand jury. And since this is ethics and accountability, this is my testimony. U.S. District Court, Judge Bennett. Yeah, 1402 Lochner. Senate Bill 374. NAACP. You feel me? Judge Cox. Supreme Court, Shorty's. Yeah. I'm just going over the topics. But we're talking about private citizens seeking due process and equal protections under the law. Ethics and accountability. We're talking about the ethics and accountability of Scott Shellenberger. Right here. 2014. That's when you came governor. Yeah. All evidence submitted to you, the members of the department, exposing the corruption in the courts, property taken from Dwayne G. Davis 2/7/2011, a 1990 Suburban, a 1986 Jailhouse Diary, 13 storyboards, 25 master copies and DVDs, Gov.O'Malley and 52 public and elected officials, contacts, movie releases, letters from Zion, President Obama and the Department of Justice. See the date? Received States Attorney's Office, 2014. Department of Justice. That's my Department of Justice number. The Inspector General in Baltimore City got this. The Inspector General got this. I went to see the Inspector General the other day and they didn't want to talk about this. The Inspector General put me out of City Hall. Like I said, I'm making a movie and a documentary. And this is all part of it. Shellenberger's the focus of the documentary. Paul Ballard, Attorney General. Yeah, see that? Received 2014. States Attorney's Office. 10:44 a.m. Y'all got this. Chief Editor of the Baltimore Sun. We're talking about ethics and accountability. We're also talking about FCC violations by your media. Baltimore Sun, WBAL, Fox 45. Yeah. Chief Editor, 500 Calvert Street. All videos and pictures. Yeah, I turned in a lot of stuff to y'all. Yeah. Barry Sims, David Collins, the I-Team. Everything that the I-Team had, because the I-Team had everything. The I-Team had everything. Jane Miller, y'all had it. Y'all can't hide behind the shielding law. Ethics and accountability. Yeah, the I team. Because y'all was protecting Governor O'Malley. And the state's attorney is too. That's Justin Burke, Christian Schaefer, Roosevelt Lethowitz, Mike Marion, and Richard Scher. ABC 2. Yeah. Like I said, FCC violations. That's Kai Jackson, Karen Parks, and Stephen Janis. 2014. Yeah. I want the toilet and everything I left there at Fox 45. But y'all didn't call the police. I did. I called the police and I called the state's attorney. Because I want y'all prosecuted. That's my ID number. Mr. Dwight Pettit. Because Dwight Pettit destroyed evidence too. I gave Dwight Pettit evidence before I left town in 2015 when I went out to Oakland. Gave it to him. Came back, he ain't got it. Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, J. Wendell Gordon, Pastor Todd Yeary. Yeah. Larry Young, Kathleen Hughes. We showing black on black racism, where blacks protect white supremacy, where blacks protect hierarchy of black people. Like Martin Luther King, the have and the have-nots. Like I said, my paperwork in the courts. Anything I said about you, I said to you. I said about you, I put it in a court record. Y'all destroyed evidence. It's Greg Bernstein. Yeah, States Attorney's Office, December. I went to your office. Now y'all banned me out of the office. Y'all banned me out of the office to testify in front of a grand jury, a federal grand jury. Ethics and Accountability Act. Your Ethics and Accountability Act. All right. Tougher penalties for bribery. Yeah. Pension forfeitures for convicted lawmakers. Yeah. Expanded prohibitions of misuse. Yeah. Stronger authority in ethics. Yeah. You're going to have to make that apply to you, because you in this too. Pollard towing. Y'all gave my property to Power Towing while I was still locked up. 1999 Chevy Suburban. Everything that was in it. Yeah. Chief Johnson, Chief Hyatt, Commissioner Davis, Belfield, Batts, Ed Norris. All property taken from me in 2011. Ethics and accountability, Governor. That's the state prosecutor, because the state prosecutor been sitting on this for a while. The state prosecutor got evidence of Scott Shellenberger's criminal activity. All evidence. Yeah. The state prosecutor for malice prosecution. Yeah. Scott Shellenberger. You see that? Y'all protecting Scott Shellenberger. You got over 10,000 cases going to be reversed and remanded because of him. I blew the whistle of George Nielsen on February the 2nd, 2011. The city solicitor. I had an interstate compact. I can go to Illinois, Maryland, and Las Vegas. That's my ID number. A witness protection application that I asked for. That's Commissioner Batts, Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake, Councilman Brandon Scott, Councilman Branch. Yeah. And Councilman Coran. Internal Affairs case. It's when y'all came in my house and put guns to my head, threatened me. Told you should have shot me, you should have killed me then. But all of y'all know about it. All of y'all participated in it. The Accountability Act. All right? The Accountability Act. Our record. That's the Accountability Act. All right? So Governor Hogan, we don't want to forget who you know. And we don't want to forget this. All right? That's the Dr. Hassel at Spring Grove Medical Facility. All right? Respectfully requesting my case file. My case file. Yeah. We're going to talk about the treatment of inmates in Spring Grove Medical Facility, Baltimore County Detention Center. And like I said, I'm a whistleblower. And I gave Governor Hogan all of this. Chief Criminal Investigator, Internal Affairs Department. All right? Whistleblower. All right? A whistleblower. I'm a whistleblower, Gov. And you knew it. Pew knew it. Pew's my witness. See that? That's WJZ. Dear Mr. Davis, we have received your subpoena for production of documents. They only gave one DVD. I got a lot more that I gave y'all. I gave y'all a lot. Stein Saunders had one. Richard Scher had him. Yeah, y'all had a lot more. My son delivered you a packet. A big packet. And y'all didn't give that packet back. Yeah, on-air coordinator. Gigi Barnett. Adam May. Kai Jackson. Mike Shue. Stein Saunders. Mike Helgram. Your station got a lot of information that y'all been sitting on. It was exposing your corruption in your courts and your politics. The Accountability Act. Mike Shue, Gigi Barnett, Stan Saunders, and Adam May. Yeah, all videos and legal material. Office of the States Attorney's Office. Yeah, not all material was there. I ain't got my truck. I ain't got my computer. I ain't got a lot of shit. Governor Hogan's Accountability Act. All right, this is my testimony for that Accountability Act 2020. On February the 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger about racketeering and fraud in the courts, the money they was making off of black bodies, zero tolerance. Ball. Previous Judge Holland, Judge Bell all knew what I was doing. You can contact Judge Cox today and get my request for the Supreme scientific experiment about our government and the way that our government treats black people in Maryland. I started this documentary in 2006. It was about holding our officials accountable. I'm a caterer. I'm a cook. I've been in your houses. I know the laws that you was writing. I know your intentions. So in 2020, I'm coming to Annapolis. I don't want a new bill. Oh, I take that back. I want this ethics and accountability bill, and I want my whistleblowers protection. I want my whistleblowers application protected. I want my property back. I want to testify under Senate Bill 370. I want a federal and a state investigation into Scott Shellenberger's office. I want a federal and a state audit. Peter Francott. Like I said, this is the law. Ethics and accountability bill. This ain't my fight, this our struggle. And Governor Hogan, that's Judge Cox. That's Judge Cox. But that's Governor Hogan. That's Governor Hogan all day long. This is your law, and it applies to you. Accountability. About my documentary. Ethics and Accountability 2020.